Hey, what is up, lovelies? It is Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and I want to preface this video by saying if you don't like something, literally just don't interact with it. Like, come on, guys. Why are we being like this? So, when I saw that the banner during the live stream was very, very heavily wedding themed, I knew this was going to cause some sort of stir in the community. Now, this is something akin to how some people reacted to the Catch-22 banner. It's almost like the banners are polar opposites of one another, but the complaints are so similar. It is actually interesting. So we're going to talk about this particular post that was put up on Reddit, screenshot and put it here over on Twitter. This individual here, Silas Cream, had the kindness of hiding the username of whoever posted this, but truthfully, if you type in this title onto this subreddit, you're gonna find it anyway, so whatever. Now let's read this together. Why I won't pull the wedding banner. It makes me uncomfortable. The wedding event in Love and Deepspace looks beautiful on the surface, but I've decided to skip it, not because I lack resources or don't like the character, but because of the meaning behind it. It feels unpleasant and uncomfortable to me. From the trailer, the MC is shown in white, silent, sitting looking down. The love interest wears black, takes her hand, leads the ceremony. It's very classic, fairy tale-like, but to me, it's not alive. I'm a feminist, and this scene gives me the feeling that the MC is not an equal partner, but a decoration. That the final stage of love is a wedding dress and a quiet surrender. I would have loved more variety, like in traditional Chinese weddings where both partners wear red and participate equally, but here we get the same old role. I don't need a traditional ending. I want a story that doesn't reduce the MC to a symbol. That's why I won't pull. That's why I'm saying this out loud. I don't agree with this ending. I am like, what? I feel like, truthfully, this feels like an exaggeration of the whole banner itself, because this is clearly pointing out one particular love interest, and that's Silas's. And I don't really feel like we should judge what the trailer shows us just from the trailer. We should experience the cards for ourselves and then make a judgment whether or not this feels like an unequal relationship between the two characters, because even with Catch-22, nobody knew what was gonna happen when you went through those experiences. Everybody was shocked that there were two endings. Like, it is kind of shocking. It makes me feel like people are judging this banner without even reading the book, almost like judging the cover before reading the book. And this is an unfair judgment to make. Now, I know that some people are, this is the disclaimer, I know that some people are against the idea of marriage because, truthfully, like, what is marriage? It's getting married in a church. Some people are against religion. Some people are also against the whole idea of, why do I need a piece of paper to tell me that I love somebody? Like, a lot of people have their own perceptions about being in relationships and marriages in general, and how they should be really conducting relationships. But, like, this is, number one, a game. Number two, it's all fictional. And you can still have, your own opinions about marriage, but still enjoy the visual aspects of the game. I mean, look, if it makes you truly, truly uncomfortable, just don't participate in it. You don't need to also make a post about these kind of things. If somebody asks you, hey, are you going to pull on the banner? That's when you can share your opinion, but saying it openly like this doesn't feel like anything. It feels like, okay, why are you killing the vibes right now? Almost. It doesn't feel it doesn't make any sense. Not only that, but Silas Cream has a point. This doesn't feel like it's being feminist, you know? It just doesn't have any grounds in it, truthfully. Like, the whole reason why you're not pulling on the banner. I don't know, maybe this is somebody who's been brainwashed in a certain way, or just doesn't understand what feminism is. Number 2, the bride and groom do not wear red during a traditional Chinese wedding ceremony. Number 3, viewing this as a quiet surrender is your own problem. I kind of agree with that, to be honest, because first of all, everybody has their own kind of personality and their own way of like listening to each other and understanding each other. And if somebody just happens to be quiet, doesn't mean that they're surrendering to the conversation or they're surrendering to the other party. That feels like we literally do not know the context of this card. We do not know the context of this memory, and we're judging it by what it looks like. And this is not right. This is not okay. It's just so weird. And I was like reading through the comments here, and people are like, this girl is overreacting, this isn't feminism, this is trauma and projection we're seeing. Society has a lot of problems, but automatically viewing marriage as a sign of submission is a major problem. Saying this as someone who won't be getting married IRL, assuming that thought is problematic. Like, literally, we are assuming that this is submission because it's marriage. Immediately it's submission. You don't know the context of this card. They're not really getting married in any of these cards. This is more of like a proclamation of love in all of these cards. It's just, they're dressed in what is clearly stereotypically a marriage outfit. Yeah, but like, I don't know. It's just, look, this person here, lol, I myself am not a fan of the concept of marriage and weddings, but IRL, but I'm super excited for this banner. I'm gonna heart that. It's just so weird. Like, literally, this is just a game. This is just like us playing around. This is playing pretend. I feel like it's not an issue, but I don't know. Look, if you have your own opinions about the concept of marriage, but that's the real world, guys. Like, come on. This is a game. We're supposed to have fun. Just enjoy it for the pretty dresses. Like, what else? What else are you supposed to enjoy it for? Anyway, that is pretty much my opinion. I don't understand why this post needed to be made. If this was asked directly and it needed a response, then I understand somebody talking about this. But to go ahead and just slap your opinion in the public space where everybody's kind of enjoying everything does feel like a buzzkill to me. Anyway, that is pretty much it. Let me know what you think down below about this whole situation. What do you think about the wedding banner? Does it make you excited? Do you not really like it? Are you going to be pulling for it? And do you like the concept of weddings? Let me know about that too. Alrighty, that is pretty much it. Leave me a cake emoji in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching. I am Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and I will see you lovelies in the next video. Bye now.